Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC. This country is like no other, offering an extraordinary blend of stunning landscapes, diverse cultures, and mind-blowing facts that are bound to amaze you. Whether you are familiar with the DRC or hearing about it for the first time, get ready to explore some of its most captivating features that make it one of the most unique places on Earth. So, grab a seat, and let's explore 15 mind-blowing facts about the DRC that will surely leave you in awe. Before we begin, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an exciting video like this. 1. The world's twin nations. The DRC is a vast, multifaceted country that offers a striking geography, comparable to that of Western Europe, spanning over 905,400 square miles. As the second largest country in Africa after Algeria, it features a variety of natural landscapes, from tropical rainforests to rolling savannas and towering mountains. Despite its immense size, the DRC is densely populated, with 105 million people calling it home. Interestingly, the DRC is the world's most populous French-speaking country, surpassing even France in terms of French speakers. This is a result of the country's colonial history under Belgium, and today, French serves as the official language alongside several local languages. But one of the most fascinating geographical aspects of the DRC is its relationship with its neighboring country, the Republic of Congo. The capitals of these two countries, Kinshasa, DRC, and Brazzaville, Republic of Congo, are the closest capital cities in the world, located just 2.5 miles apart across the Congo River. Despite their proximity, the two cities are political and economic rivals, each with its own distinct identity. However, their shared cultural roots and history provide a unique dynamic that is rarely found anywhere else in the world. 2. The world's strangest wedding customs. Weddings in the DRC are more than just a union of two people. They are an extravagant celebration of family, community, and tradition. Congolese weddings are often week-long events, brimming with music, dance, and delicious food. These celebrations are not limited to a small group of guests. They involve the extended families, friends, and the entire village or community. It's a time for everyone to come together and celebrate the joy of marriage. One of the most distinctive features of a Congolese wedding is the bride's headdress, which is crafted from tree bark. This headdress can be so large and tall that it may even outsize the bride herself, adding an air of grandeur and symbolic importance to the occasion. This unique tradition is not only beautiful, but represents the sacredness of marriage in Congolese culture. Perhaps the most surprising aspect of Congolese weddings is the seriousness with which marriage is viewed. In some Congolese traditions, smiling is strictly forbidden during the ceremony. Marriage is seen as a very solemn commitment, and smiling during such a serious occasion would be considered disrespectful. This strict protocol adds a layer of gravity to the event, emphasizing the deep respect and commitment associated with the institution of marriage. 3. The smallest people on Earth, the Pygmies. Among the many fascinating groups of people in the DRC, the Pygmies stand out as one of the most unique and intriguing ethnic groups. Indigenous to the forests of Central Africa, the Pygmies are among the shortest people on Earth, with adults generally measuring between 3.8 to 4.5 feet tall. However, their small stature does not diminish their remarkable abilities. In fact, the Pygmies are exceptionally skilled hunters and gatherers, adapted to thrive in the dense and often treacherous rainforests of the Congo Basin. Despite their small size, the Pygmies are incredibly agile, and their intimate knowledge of the forest ecosystem allows them to navigate the terrain with ease. They are experts in tracking animals, identifying medicinal plants, and using traditional tools with great precision. They also practice sustainable living, ensuring that they leave minimal impact on the environment they depend on for survival. The Pygmies' ability to thrive in one of the world's most challenging environments speaks volumes about their resilience and the close relationship they maintain with nature. Fourth, unique beauty standards of Congolese women. In the DRC, beauty is not defined by universal standards, but is instead deeply rooted in the cultural practices of various tribes, each with its own distinct criteria for what is considered attractive. One of the most striking and unusual beauty practices is the tradition of elongated skulls, particularly among the Mangbetu people. This practice, which dates back generations, involves binding the heads of infants to gradually elongate their skulls. This process is typically done during early childhood, and it requires careful, skillful binding to achieve the desired shape. The elongated skulls are seen as symbols of beauty, intelligence, and nobility within Mangbetu society. The significance of this practice extends beyond aesthetics. An elongated skull is a sign of social status, reflecting the family's position within the tribe and their adherence to tradition. It also carries connotations of intellectual prowess, with elongated skulls historically associated with the ruling elite. The practice is a powerful symbol of cultural pride and identity, showcasing how deeply aesthetics are intertwined with societal roles and values in the DRC. In addition to head binding, Congolese beauty standards also favor full-figured women. Women weighing between 80 to 100 kilograms are often regarded as embodying prosperity, fertility, and good health. These traits are seen as valuable not only for their physical beauty, but also for their symbolic connection to wealth and family well-being. A fuller figure is often equated with the ability to bear children and support a thriving household, making it a desirable feature in many Congolese communities. Congolese women also use fashion to express their identity and status. Traditional attire such as kiteng, brightly colored fabrics adorned with intricate patterns, is a prominent feature of everyday dress. These vibrant garments are worn with pride, symbolizing the wearer's cultural heritage and place in society. Additionally, women often accessorize with gold, copper, and beaded jewelry, further emphasizing their social status and aesthetic values. Together, these beauty practices reflect a blend of cultural heritage, family values, and the symbolic meanings attached to physical appearance in the DRC-5. Wearing a suit means poverty, the SAPE movement. Another fascinating aspect of Congolese culture is the SAPE movement, a fashion subculture that originated in the early 20th century, under the influence of French colonialism. SAPE stands for Société des ambianceurs et des personnes élégantes, the Society of Atmosphere Makers and Elegant People, and it represents a unique form of resistance to colonial oppression, as well as an expression of identity and dignity. At the heart of the SAPE movement is the obsession with high-end fashion. Members of the SAPE, known as sapeurs, invest large portions of their income in designer suits, sometimes spending an entire year's salary on a single outfit. This may seem paradoxical, as many of the sapeurs live in poverty, but for them, appearance is a matter of pride and self-respect. In a country where many face economic hardships, the sapeurs view their elegant attire as a way to assert their individuality and rise above their circumstances. The belief is that elegance is a form of self-expression and a means of reclaiming one's dignity in the face of social and economic challenges. The SAPE movement is symbolic of the tension between material reality and cultural identity. While the practice may seem counterintuitive to outsiders, it has profound meaning within Congolese society. It is not just about owning expensive clothes, but about embodying a sense of style and elegance that transcends material wealth. Through their elaborate suits and impeccable grooming, the sapeurs express a collective resilience and defiance, asserting that true value lies in one's character and how one presents oneself to the world. 6. Marrying all your twin siblings, a unique cultural tradition. One of the most unique and rare marriage traditions in the DRC involves the concept of twin marriages. In some Congolese cultures, when a man marries a twin or a triplet, it is customary for him to marry the other twin siblings as well. This tradition is grounded in the belief that twins and multiples hold special powers or blessings. In these cultures, twins are seen as sacred and possessing a unique spiritual connection. By marrying all the siblings, the man not only ensures that the family remains united, but also believes that he will receive good fortune or luck. The practice of marrying multiple twins is not widespread across all Congolese tribes, but remains a rare and fascinating tradition in some regions. A recent example of this came to global attention in 2022, when a man in South Kivu married 3 identical sisters. The event went viral on social media due to its rarity and the striking nature of the tradition. It became an international sensation, highlighting the DRC's rich cultural diversity and the importance of family unity in many Congolese communities. The tradition serves as a reminder of the symbolic power attached to family bonds and kinship in the DRC, where marriage is seen as a communal rather than an individualistic institution. 7. The floating market on the Congo River. The DRC is not only known for its cultural practices, but also for its innovative and practical approaches to commerce. One of the most fascinating economic practices in the country is the floating market on the Congo River. This form of commerce involves traders navigating the river on boats, exchanging goods such as bananas, fish, and coffee. The river itself serves as a natural highway, connecting various regions of the DRC and providing a vital platform for trade and communication. The floating markets are especially significant because they enable people in rural areas where roads and infrastructure may be lacking to access essential goods and services. The Congo River, one of the world's longest and most powerful rivers, has played a central role in the economy of the DRC for centuries. Today, over 1,000 kilograms of fish are traded every hour on the river, making it not just a physical boundary, but also an economic lifeline for the nation. These markets represent the resourcefulness and resilience of the Congolese people, who have adapted their trading practices to the geography and environment of the country. The floating markets continue to be a crucial part of the DRC's economic landscape, providing a platform for small-scale traders and fostering a sense of community and interconnectedness among the people. 8. Special vehicles in Congo, a testament to resourcefulness. In the DRC, transportation methods are both innovative and reflective of the country's resourcefulness in the face of economic challenges. Congolese people have developed unique ways of getting around and moving goods, especially in the absence of modern infrastructure or public transport systems found in wealthier nations. One of the most prominent transport methods in Congolese cities, such as Kinshasa, is the use of motorcycles and matatus. Matatus are colorful minibuses that serve as the primary means of public transport in urban areas. These vehicles, often crowded to the brim with passengers, showcase the adaptability and creativity of the Congolese people as they navigate the challenges posed by limited transportation resources. The matatus operate in busy and densely populated areas, serving as a vital means of getting people from one point to another. Despite the challenges, these minibuses are often decorated with bold, vibrant colors and intricate designs, adding a layer of cultural expression to the everyday commute. Another fascinating transportation method used in the DRC is the chukudu bicycle. These handmade wooden bicycles are specially designed for carrying heavy loads, such as bananas, charcoal, or other local goods. The chukudu is a simple but effective solution to the logistical challenges faced in rural areas, where motor vehicles may not be practical or affordable. This vehicle is a remarkable example of resourcefulness, with local artisans constructing them from readily available materials. The chukudu has become an iconic form of transport in the Congo Basin, symbolizing the ingenuity and sustainability of the Congolese people. 9. New Year celebration. Once every 50 years. Unlike most countries where New Year celebrations are held annually, the New Year is celebrated only once every 50 years in the DRC. This rare tradition stems from the economic struggles of the country, as the cost of organizing such an event on a yearly basis is far beyond the means of most Congolese families and communities. The last official New Year celebration took place in the year 2000, and the next one is slated to occur in 2050. When the occasion does arise, it is marked by grand celebrations involving months of preparation, including dances, music, and family reunions. These celebrations are a significant event for the country, bringing together communities and fostering a sense of national unity and joy. The scale of the event reflects the spirit of togetherness and the Congolese people's desire to embrace life despite the challenges they face. The rare New Year celebration is not just about marking the passage of time. It is a manifestation of the resilience, hope, and community spirit that define Congolese society. 10th Mandalella Festival, celebrating Congolese culture. While the official New Year celebration is rare, the Mandalella Festival provides an alternative way to celebrate the DRC's rich cultural heritage. This vibrant cultural festival, which is held periodically, centers around the traditional art of drumming, along with vibrant dances, storytelling, and the sharing of local foods. The Mandalella Festival serves as a platform for Congolese people to connect with their roots and cultural identity, while also showcasing their artistic talents to the wider world. The festival is an important celebration of Congolese music and dance, both of which play a central role in the lives of many Congolese communities. Traditional drumming rhythms, often passed down through generations, are used to convey stories, connect with the spiritual realm, and celebrate important events. Through the Mandalella Festival, the Congolese people maintain and promote their cultural practices, ensuring that future generations continue to appreciate and uphold these traditions. 11. The Congo Basin, the lungs of Africa. The Congo Basin is one of the most critical natural areas in the world, often referred to as the lungs of Africa. This vast rainforest spans approximately 781,215 square miles, making it the second largest tropical rainforest in the world, after the Amazon. The Congo Basin plays a pivotal role in global climate regulation, as it helps to absorb carbon dioxide and produces oxygen, making it a crucial component of the Earth's ecological balance. The biodiversity within the Congo Basin is equally impressive. It is home to a wide array of rare and endangered species, including lowland gorillas, forest elephants, and the elusive okapi, an animal that resembles a giraffe but has zebra-like stripes on its legs. The Congo Basin is also home to numerous other species of primates, birds, and plants, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. The protection of the Congo Basin is vital not only for the conservation of biodiversity, but also for the continued health of the planet. The rainforest serves as an important carbon sink, helping to mitigate the effects of climate change. Efforts to preserve the Congo Basin are essential for ensuring the sustainability of the region's ecosystems and the livelihoods of those who depend on it. 12th. Top tourist destinations in the DRC. The DRC is home to some of Africa's most breathtaking natural wonders, and there are several top tourist destinations that highlight the country's beauty and cultural significance. Virunga National Park, located in the eastern part of the DRC, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most important wildlife reserves in Africa. It is known for being one of the last strongholds of the mountain gorilla, one of the world's most endangered species. Tourists visiting the park have the unique opportunity to trek through dense forests and observe these incredible creatures in their natural habitat. The park also features volcanic mountains, diverse wildlife, and a rich cultural heritage. Lake Kivu is another major tourist attraction in the DRC, located along the border with Rwanda. The scenic lake offers opportunities for water sports, such as kayaking, as well as peaceful retreats amidst breathtaking landscapes. The surrounding villages provide visitors with an authentic glimpse into the everyday lives of local Congolese communities, allowing for a more immersive cultural experience. Nyiragongo volcano is an active volcano located in the eastern part of the country, famous for having the world's largest lava lake. Adventurous tourists can hike to the summit of the volcano and witness the spectacular glow of the lava below. The region's volcanic activity has created a unique and dramatic landscape with lush forests and a wide variety of wildlife flourishing around the volcano's base. 13. Coffee production in the Kivu region, the Black Gold of Congo. The DRC is home to one of Africa's most prized agricultural products, Arabica coffee. Coffee in the Kivu region, which includes both North and South Kivu provinces, is often referred to as black gold due to its exceptional quality and the economic value it holds in the country. The volcanic soils of the Kivu region, coupled with the high altitudes and favorable climate, create an ideal environment for coffee cultivation. This region's Arabica coffee is renowned for its rich flavor profile, which includes notes of fruitiness, floral undertones, and a mild acidity that distinguishes it from other varieties. Coffee production in the DRC has deep cultural and economic roots. It is not only an important export product, but also an integral part of the daily life of local communities. Smallholder farmers in Kivu are the backbone of the coffee industry, with many relying on it for their livelihoods. For tourists visiting the region, exploring local coffee farms is an immersive experience where one can learn about the entire process, from harvesting the beans to processing and brewing the perfect cup. Visitors are often invited to participate in the coffee-making process, which can include activities such as hand-picking coffee cherries and learning about the methods used to prepare the beans for sale. The coffee industry provides jobs, sustains rural economies, and continues to be a symbol of local pride. 14. Bonobos, the peaceful, gentle kin of humanity. The bonobo, sometimes called the pygmy chimpanzee, is one of humanity's closest living relatives, sharing approximately 98.7% of its DNA with humans. Found only in the forests of the DRC, bonobos are an iconic and unique species, known for their matriarchal social structure and peaceful nature. Unlike their more aggressive relatives, the common chimpanzees, bonobos are non-violent and resolve conflicts through affection and sexual behavior, rather than aggression. This peaceful disposition has led many researchers to examine the bonobo as a model for understanding human evolution, social behavior, and conflict resolution. The bonobo's role in the DRC's biodiversity is critical, as it helps draw attention to the importance of conservation efforts in the region. The bonobo's habitat in the DRC's rainforests faces threats from deforestation, hunting, and the expansion of agriculture. In recognition of their significance, several wildlife conservation organizations and local communities have initiated programs to protect the bonobo and its natural environment. For researchers, the bonobo offers invaluable insights into the origins of human behavior and social dynamics. As such, these peaceful primates are not just an important part of the DRC's fauna, but also a source of pride for the country. 15th. Congolese cuisine, a flavorful journey through tradition. The culinary traditions of the DRC reflect its diverse ethnic groups, rich agricultural resources, and the influence of neighboring countries. Congolese cuisine is known for its hearty dishes that are both satisfying and flavorful, with staples such as fufu and nyangangome being part of everyday meals. Fufu, a dough-like paste made from cassava or plantains, is a quintessential Congolese dish and serves as an accompaniment to various stews and sauces. Nyangangome, a beef stew made with vegetables, is another beloved dish that is commonly enjoyed by families across the country. Some other traditional dishes of Congolese cuisine include saka, a flavorful stew made from cassava leaves, makamayabu, which consists of fried salted fish, and chicken mamba, a delicious dish made with palm butter sauce. These dishes highlight the versatility of cassava, a widely grown crop in the DRC, and emphasize the rich agricultural diversity of the region. Congolese cuisine blends indigenous ingredients with local spices, creating a unique taste that varies from region to region. The use of palm oil, peppers, and fish is common in many dishes, further showcasing the integration of both native and acquired food traditions. Apart from traditional meals, street food plays a significant role in the everyday life of the Congolese people. Grilled tilapia, fried plantains, and spiced meat skewers are popular snacks sold by street vendors in local markets. These foods offer a quick, affordable, and tasty way for people to enjoy a meal on the go, while also providing a window into the Congolese culture and local flavors. The diversity and richness of Congolese cuisine are a reflection of the country's long history of cultural exchange and its deep connection to its land. 16. Cost of living in the DRC. Economic realities and lifestyle. The cost of living in the DRC varies greatly depending on location, with Kinshasa, the capital, being one of the more expensive cities in the country. Housing costs in Kinshasa typically range from $500 to $900 per month for a one-bedroom apartment, while rent in rural areas can be more affordable, at approximately $200 to $500 per month. Utilities, such as electricity, water, and internet, are an additional expense, often costing $100 to $200 per month, although frequent power outages make these services less reliable. For many Congolese citizens, food expenses are relatively manageable, with a local meal at a restaurant costing between $5 to $10, and mid-range restaurant meals priced between $30 to $50. The cost of groceries for a week's worth of food can range from $50 to $100. Public transportation is affordable, with rides costing between $1 to $3, though fuel for private cars is expensive, and the frequent use of motorcycles and matatus, colorful minibuses, in urban areas provides an alternative to cars. Despite the affordability of certain goods, transportation in DRC cities can often be crowded and uncomfortable. In terms of healthcare and education, public schools are free, but private schools may charge anywhere from $500 to $1,000 per term, with university fees around $300 to $500 per year. Healthcare costs in the DRC are relatively low, with a clinic checkup costing between $10 to $20, although private hospital visits can run much higher. Health insurance premiums vary depending on the plan, but typically start at $100 plus per month. The Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, particularly its capital city Kinshasa, offers a significantly lower cost of living when compared to other global cities, making it an attractive destination for travelers, expatriates, or anyone seeking a more affordable lifestyle. This comparison is particularly striking when looking at major cities in developed countries like London and the United States, where the cost of living is considerably higher. In this essay, we will explore in detail how the cost of living in Kinshasa compares to cities such as London and New York, while also examining the broader implications of this affordability for expatriates and potential investors. The cost of living in Kinshasa, the capital of the DRC, is relatively low in comparison to global metropolises such as London and cities in the United States, particularly in terms of basic housing, food, and transportation expenses. For example, Kinshasa, where rent for a modest one-bedroom apartment typically ranges between $500 to $900 per month, is substantially more affordable than London, where a similar apartment could cost around $2,100 for a single month. This stark contrast highlights how affordable it is to live in Kinshasa in comparison to major urban centers across the globe. Moreover, living in the DRC is about 4 times cheaper than living in the United States, making it an appealing option for those seeking a more affordable lifestyle. Expenses like food, transportation, and utilities are considerably lower in Kinshasa, even though the country does face economic challenges related to infrastructure and services. For example, meals at local restaurants cost $5 to $10, while groceries for a week can be obtained for around $50 to $100, both of which are far cheaper than in the United States. Transportation costs are also much lower, with public transport fares ranging from $1 to $3 per ride, in contrast to the high costs of taxis and public transit in the US or the UK. The cheaper cost of living in Kinshasa is due to a variety of factors, including lower wages, the availability of local goods, and the overall structure of the economy. However, despite the lower costs, it's important to note that Kinshasa's infrastructure can be underdeveloped, with frequent power outages, limited access to public services, and the lack of high-end amenities common in more developed countries. These issues can make daily life challenging for residents, but are still offset by the significant savings in living expenses. One of the key reasons why Kinshasa, and the DRC in general, offers affordable living is the lower overall cost of goods and services. For expatriates, investors, and travelers, the low housing costs, affordable food, and inexpensive public transport make it an appealing location to reside for a long-term period or explore in depth. For example, someone who moves to Kinshasa for a year might find that their overall expenses, rent, utilities, food, and transportation, are much lower than what they would spend in other global cities, while still benefiting from the rich cultural heritage and vibrant lifestyle the DRC has to offer. Investors might also find opportunities in the DRC due to the relatively low cost of labor and land, though they must weigh these advantages against the potential infrastructure limitations and the country's economic instability. Nonetheless, the cost of starting a business or investing in local ventures, compared to starting one in places like London or the United States, is considerably lower. The affordable cost of labor makes the DRC an attractive option for businesses looking to outsource or establish operations in Africa. For those looking to relocate or explore the DRC on a budget, the low cost of living is a distinct advantage. Whether it is exploring nature in the Congo Basin or enjoying the local culture in Kinshasa, the DRC offers travelers the chance to experience a different way of life, without the high costs often associated with travel to major Western cities. Despite its challenges with infrastructure and services, the DRC remains an appealing option for anyone seeking a different lifestyle at a fraction of the cost of living in cities like London or New York. Kinshasa, with its bustling markets, vibrant street food culture, and affordable living options, offers a unique opportunity to experience life in one of Africa's most fascinating and culturally rich countries. Visitors and expatriates who decide to relocate to the DRC can immerse themselves in the country's diverse traditions, landscapes, and cultural history, while enjoying a low-cost lifestyle that is nearly impossible to replicate in more developed countries. The Democratic Republic of Congo presents an incredibly affordable option for those looking to live in a global city without breaking the bank. Kinshasa, with its low cost of living in comparison to London and the United States, offers both locals and expatriates a chance to experience life in Africa's heart, while saving considerably on living expenses. While challenges with infrastructure persist, the country's affordable housing, food, and transportation make it a viable destination for those seeking a more budget-conscious lifestyle or interested in relocating to a culturally rich and diverse environment. As more people become aware of the DRC's affordability and unique opportunities, it is likely that the country will see increased interest from travelers, expatriates, and investors, eager to explore and experience what this fascinating country has to offer. Are you ready to experience life in one of the most unique and affordable countries in the world? Whether you're looking for an adventurous relocation, a travel experience filled with cultural richness, or a place to invest in emerging opportunities, the Democratic Republic of Congo could be the perfect destination for you. If you're curious about how to make the move, leave a comment below or reach out with any questions about visas, relocation tips, or anything else you'd like to know. If you're ready to dive deeper into the heart of Africa, make sure to subscribe for more insightful videos about the DRC and other hidden gems across the world. Share your thoughts, tell us what excites you about the DRC, and if you're planning a visit or a move, let us know. The DRC is waiting for you. Come explore its wonders and join a community of like-minded adventurers and explorers. Will you take the leap and make the DRC your next destination? Let us know in the comments, and let's start this incredible journey together.